Wow, this is coming off so easily. I'm so surprised. What's going on, everyone? In this video, I'm going to be applying this non-abrasive DKL grip tape. It's like rubber, actually. So we're going to be degripping my current board and applying this stuff. I'm going to show you guys how to apply it and then give you guys my first impressions and thoughts on how it skates and whether or not it can actually replace your normal mob or Jessup or whatever you ride. But instead of putting it on a brand new board, I figured I might as well just degrip my current board so I don't waste a whole new deck by putting this on there and me end up not liking it. So that's what we're going to be doing. If you've ever degripped a board before, you already know that it is a hassle to do so. You should use a heat gun and blow that onto your grip tape to have an easier peel. But I don't have a heat gun, so we're just going to be using this heater. Okay, so while my board is heating up with the space heater, I'm going to talk about the grip tape itself and the company behind it. And the company is DKL Skateboarding. I'm sure if you're a skater, you have seen their ads over Facebook and Instagram. And it's a company that specializes in this grip, rubber, non-abrasive grip tape. It's like a ping pong paddle type pattern. And it's supposed to save your shoes from the normal wear you would get from skating normal grip tape, which is, you know, your normal holes, worn out toes, and worn out bottoms as well. And then you also break your laces with normal grip tape. So this grip tape is supposed to prevent all that, and I stopped skating these shoes because they got so dang flimsy that I could basically roll them up. These are like a sock. And that's from skating a normal gripped board with mob grip tape. So hopefully with grip tape like this, I could skate shoes like this, which I don't normally skate because these are canvas. And if I were to skate a normal deck with these and normal mob, this canvas would no doubt be ripped within like the first session. So that's why I don't skate these. But hopefully with this board, or sorry, with this grip tape, I will be able to skate technically any shoe I want. But yeah, so I think my board is nice and warm now, so we're gonna start the degripping process of the normal mob, and then we'll get on to applying this stuff and then eventually a session. So stick around for the whole video to see how it actually skates. So yeah, if you've never degripped a board, you know it's a bitch to do so, so that's why I'm recommending using like a heat gun or a heater like I have. But yeah, you want to heat up your board and then start with the edges. Oh yeah, it's definitely much easier when you add heat. Trying to do this cold is almost impossible. So actually that's working pretty well right there. Just take the tip of your knife and make a little seam around, and you'll be able to pick that up and hopefully peel it off all in one piece. Wow, this is coming off so easily. I'm so surprised. Don't do that. Doing it with a heater or a heat gun, whatever you have, whatever works, it definitely helps you degrip your board. This is like a new board right here. Look at that. That turned out perfect. It's basically a new board now. Now that that's done, I'm going to bring you over to my table over here and actually get to applying the DKL rubber non-abrasive grip tape. So let's go. Alright, so now we're here at my desk and we're going to get to applying the non-abrasive grip tape. Everything is the same in terms of how it's compared to applying normal grip tape. You know, like you are going to peel it and apply it just like a normal board and make sure there's no air bubbles. Except where it comes in different is that there's this file that you can buy that comes with it, and it's their own file, which I would recommend just getting the package that comes with the file, because this is going to help out a lot when it comes to taking off these weird edges and making sure that it doesn't peel up on you when you're skating like normal. So I recommend just buying this package. It's their own file. It's very high quality actually, and yeah, we're going to be using that. So let's just try and take our time and get this stuff on there nice and neatly. All right, so we're just gonna start by peeling it like normal grip tape. And just like so. So yeah, just like your normal grip tape, put it on like normal, go through, make sure there's no air bubbles. Got an air bubble right there. All right, it looks like there's no air bubbles. It actually went on pretty smoothly. So now we're gonna get on to the next part, which is the trimming around the edges. And what they recommend is a brand new razor blade that hasn't been used on normal grip tape. All right, so we got the new blade and we're just gonna start like normal from one edge and go all the way around. So it's definitely a little tougher to cut, and you know, that's expected because this is rubber, but and here is where you would normally take the excess grip and rub around the edges and like get it meshed with the board so it doesn't peel up. But since this is a whole new kind of product, like I was just saying, we're going to be using this file right here to file down these edges. So okay, so now that we actually have the grip tape on and filing of the edges down, we're going to move on to poking in the holes for our bolts so that we can then put our trucks back on. So obviously it's not as easy as normal grip tape, so I would recommend putting a bolt, push it through so you can see a little bump. Hopefully you can see that. So you can see a little bump where your bolt's supposed to go. And from there, we're just going to take the blade and slice it open and see if we can, yeah, that works perfectly. See that? All right, so we got both sides finished, holes poked through. Now we finally got the trucks on, and now we're gonna wait about an hour as per recommended by DKL to let this stuff set. Let's go. Kickflip test. Okay, I just suck at kickflips, so 5 kickflips.
You have 10 tries.
5 kickflips, 10 tries?
In 10 tries.
Whoa, my board's backwards. Oh, man. I like it. Oh, my. If not better.
For 10.
Is that 10?
Yeah.
The 10th one?
Yeah.
Look at it now. 10 kickflips. Nowhere, dude. Look at that. Not even a hole. way too much, dude. It's too much wax.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we're back in my place. The camera ended up dying while we were in the middle of our session, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my thoughts and opinions on this grip tape here. So first questions first is, does it work? And I'm gonna go ahead and say absolutely, it definitely works. While I was skating it, I didn't notice any less grip than I would have if I was skating a normal gripped board with Mob, which is what I skate. And as you guys can see, here's the shoe that I skated, and the wear is almost non-existent. There's the toe and then the sides, and I'm goofy, so this is the shoe that would take all the most of the damage. But if I were to skate this with normal grip tape, then there would no doubt be a hole somewhere in the toe, and on the sides it would definitely start to be getting a hole. Because I am skating this grip tape, this is basically still a brand new shoe. I can still wear these and not have anybody look at me like I'm a crazy person with holes in my shoes. So here's one of my old shoes that I was skating with normal grip tape. You can see right here, there's a hole starting to form on the toe, and then there's a hole right there on the side. You know, broken laces, worn out bottoms. So all this wear can be eliminated just by using this grip tape. So next question is, can it replace your normal grip tape? And for me, it definitely can. I'm going to keep on buying this stuff and keep skating it because it's grippy enough for me. It saves my shoes from forming holes like I was just showing you, and now I don't have to be so picky with the shoes that I skate, because I would never skate canvas. I would only skate some suede. Some of the pros would be, it's easy on your shoes like I was just showing you. There's no grip thumb. You're not gonna get that grip thumb like you do normally when you first grip a board and you grab it over and over again. You just wear out the skin on your thumb. There's none of that. It's gonna help you save money. You will not have to be buying as many shoes as you would if you were skating normal gripped board, because your shoes are gonna last way, way longer with this grip tape. It's the same price as normal grip tape. I think like a normal sheet of Mob is about like $5 or $6, something like that. And this stuff's like $9-10 bucks. And it's super easy to clean. All you gotta do is use a wet paper towel or a wet rag and wipe it down, and it cleans off all the dust and all the grime. So basically like you got a new sheet on. So some of the cons would be the application process, like you guys were seeing in the beginning of the video. There is a couple more steps that you got to take compared to putting on a normal piece of sandpaper grip tape, but I think it's definitely worth it. And then also there's a recommended wait time by DKL, which is at least an hour or up to 24 hours of a wait time. So those two things are just about the only cons that I seem to have found while skating this in the first session. So if you're afraid of putting it on a new board and not liking it, just do what I did, degrip your current board and throw it on there, so that just in case you don't like it, you can end up buying a new board and throw on some regular old grip tape. So yes, I would recommend it to any skateboarder. So if you enjoyed the video and I left out any questions you may have, just leave them down below in the comment section. I'll be sure to reply and get back to you guys. And if you enjoyed the video, subscribe, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.